Hi everyone, welcome to your new van. To access your vehicle, you have two keys, which look like this, 3 buttons on the key, unlock, lock, and the separate boot function. So if we flick out the key, we've got access to the key, press the button on the key, that'll unlock it. Vehicle's now in an unlock position. However, when we lock it, we press the button on the key to lock the vehicle, press it twice to deadlock. When we deadlock the vehicle, we do get 3 flashes off the indicator to indicate that the vehicle is deadlocked. So that's your factory fitted deadlock. Unless we press the button twice on the key, we won't be able to activate that feature. When we come to unlock the vehicle from the deadlock position, literally press the button once and that'll unlock the vehicle and deactivate the deadlocks for us. This is spec'd out to the WHG specifications. So we're going to do a quick rundown on some safety checks that should be carried out on your vehicles prior to you driving away. First things first, we are going to go through the FLOWER acronym: fuel, lights, oil, water, electrics and rubber. So fuel on the Primastars is on the passenger side and it's nicely marked with a diesel symbol. So you just unlock the vehicle, open up the passenger side door, that gives us access to fuel cap, open up the cap, and we can use E7 or G10 diesel. Nice simple twist cap really with a little place to hook it onto. And then lower down to that is your AdBlue. It's a 20 litre tank of AdBlue and that is good for an estimated 7,000 miles. You will get an indicator appear on your trip computer on the driver's display to tell you when you're down to your last 1,500 miles. At that point, we suggest putting in at least 10 litres of AdBlue, closing the lid, push and that will close it. Just completed our fuel check. Our next one would be the lights. So we're looking at the vehicle on the back here and you can see the lights. So we have the indicators, the brake lights themselves. On the driver's side we do have the rear fog lamp and then we have the reverse light. On the passenger side there's one extra lamp, which is your number plate lamp. You have a reverse light there, brake light and the indicator light. We do also have a high level brake light, so we're checking all of those things. And around the front we just want to be checking our indicator lights, our main beam, our high beam and our front fog light. The front fog light unit on the Primastar is lower down to the actual headlamp unit and you can see it just here. The indicators are also your daytime running lights, so we run them with the indicators and then switch off the indicators to check that the daytime running lights are away. And then subject to all of these working, that's our light checks complete and we can move on to our next step, which will be the oil and the water under the hood. Okay, so our next step is to check our oil. Open up the passenger side door, then lower down here we do have a little pull tab. Pull on that, that releases our bonnet. Now you can see the bonnet has popped up slightly there, and just underneath here, you may be able to see it, there's a little plastic tab. Pull that to the left and then we're on hydraulic arms. Then our dipstick is just located here. So what we want to do is clean off the dipstick, put it back into place and then pull it out again to check our oil levels. If we do need to top up any oil, we'd go in through here. Yeah, so the next thing we want to check is the water levels. So just make sure that our water's topped up. Then just a visual inspection on the rest of the items. So we're not going to open up anything else, but we are just going to check that the levels are where they should be. Now that we're done underneath the bonnet, we'll just close the bonnet lid, just ensuring that it's a flush fit when we close it. Now we'll move into the cabin to check out the electrics. So we want to maintain 3 points of contact as we enter the vehicle. So for myself it would be point of contact here, point of contact on the steering wheel itself, and another point of contact with my feet on the footwell as we're stepping into the vehicle. On all of your vehicles you will have one of these, which is a tracker unit. You will just switch off the beeping sound. If you don't want that beeping sound on, guys, you need to use your tracker. Magnetizes onto that unit just there. They'll all be located in the same position and then you are good to go. Please do remember to remove your tracker unit when you're getting out of the vehicle. Opening up the driver's side door, nice simple door layout with the speaker, some bottle holders down the bottom, a little bit of storage in here as well, and then we have your window controls. Drivers and passenger side is electric windows, wing mirrors, so we can adjust those wing mirrors. Nice thing about these wing mirrors is that they can be folded manually, so if we push them in, then we we have on the driver's side here, we do have a passenger side airbag deactivation. So if you're having a child seat fitted to the front here, we would deactivate the passenger side airbag using that. Just coming over to the controls in the middle, you can change the direction of the lights using this button here, just here. And then we have the brightness of the lights on the interior using this button up or down. Around the back of the steering wheel, we have a roller knob that will change through radio channels, volume up and down. If we press the two buttons in together, that will mute audio. Then we can change our source audio at the top using these buttons here, and then the mode is down at the bottom here. Pop the key out and then straight into the ignition. We turn the ignition to activate all of our electrics. All of our lights have now switched on the interior, and now we turn the ignition to start the engine. We want to ensure that the footwell is nice and clear. We don't have anything obstructing the footwell. We also want to ensure that our mirrors are in good condition. These ones are. Both our mirrors are visible. So what we're going to do is we're going to step into the cabin, adjust our mirrors the way we like. So we're going to adjust this right mirror. So all I do is press down on the button here, and that will then, the control box just here will allow me to adjust. So in the cabin, we can see that this vehicle's electrics are all working okay. So we have all of our lights. We can activate our hazard lights. It shows that the two indicator lights are working. We can see warning light, passenger side airbag is on at the moment. We can see that our interior lights are working perfectly fine. Our lights, we can set those to a manual mode away from the automatic. See that the indicators are switching on, and then rear fog lamp, front fog lamp, as well as the rear fog lamp is activating. High beams are also activating, so all of our electrics seem to be working in order. Wiper stem, wipers are working, so we've got those in operational order as well. That is our electric check complete. So the final part. During this check, we just want to ensure that our tyres are correctly inflated to the PSI stated on the tyre well. We also want to conduct a visual inspection to confirm there's no large debris or damage on the front of the wheel or on the shoe of the wheel. Additionally, we verify that the tyre has a legal amount of tread using a tread gauge or the minimum marker set by the tyre manufacturer. Lastly, we ensure there is clean access to the tyre valve and that it is not obstructed. Thank you for watching. Now that we've completed our checks, we're going to move on to showcasing some of the features built into your new van. Thanks again for watching, and drive safe. To access the load area, we just need to use the key again. Third button down on the key, or we can simply unlock the whole vehicle. And then down here is a little release for your... And if we want to fold these doors out, pull on these tabs. That will allow us to release the door, and we can do the same to this side. Just looking at the seats of the Primastar, we have the seat belt for the driver's side. What we do, check that it's working, pop the seat belt in, and then we can just pop the seat belt back out. We have some adjustments on the seat, so we use this lever here to pump the seat up or down. We have a lever on the front of the seat where we can slide the seat forward or back. We also have another lever just down here, that's for our backrest. So pull on the lever and adjust the seat to your liking with the driver's armrest. That's your driver's seat adjustments. Now, to access your spare wheel kit, what we've done is we've pulled the seat forward as far as it'll go, folded the seat down using the lever on the side for the backrest adjustment, fold the seat forward as much as it'll go, and then that will give us access to spare wheel tools which are hidden away underneath the driver's seat. So we're just going to put the seat back into its position. So on the Primastar we do have a bench seat in the front as well as the driver's seat. Each one of the seats do get their own individual seat belt. see that one's buckled in, and the far passenger seat will buckle into that luggage. So